Better be afraid, very afraid. Be afraid of Guru Mother. Put this inside. Keep all out of the way. Enrico. Away Bali, your Bali's your master. Who's Bali? I'm your Bali. Be respectful, brother, not disrespectful now. Enrico. Say good evening, Casey, that's better. No, it sounds a little better. Even though you're trying to be respectful. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. It's Monday. 16th, isn't it? 16th? The 16th of October. Right. I think my wife put sugar in this coffee. Oh, no sugar. Sugarless milk coffee. Normally it's sugarless. Today, I wanted to have some sugar in the coffee. Alright, Johnny, calm down. Johnny, shut up. Right. Johnny's out. Put brown sugar. No, I use brown sugar, but I'm off sugar. So today I just wanted, because it's hot, I wanted to have a sugar. I wanted a coffee with like sugar. But she gave me no sugar. It's okay. I'll run it. I'll roll with it. I mean, I'm 70, I would say I'm 70% off sugar. Yeah, 70% off sugar, which is not a bad thing. Welcome, Paul Whittaker. How are you? Paul will discuss, he's in Palestine today as well. That'll be on the agenda. Something about it. I never wanted to discuss it, but we will endeavor. Marcus Arjun, how are you, Marcus? Where have you been lost? Haven't supported my shows, haven't come for any of my events. What's happening, guys? Supporters, but not supporting. Hey? Don't mind I ask you that. Marcus tilted, am I right? How is the belly? Boiling well. I don't know what you mean by boiling. Right, I got myself some lemon creams. It's fucking broken, you see it? She stole my biscuit. See how much cream in the lemon cream? Is it cost saving? Dave. Hi Casey, just parked the boat. Oh, you're referring to the flooding? Boats parking the boats. Baker's lemon cream. But I must say, this biscuit still has it. I think the Mari's lost it a bit. But the lemon cream doesn't seem to disappoint. Slightly less cream, but I think overall, I don't know about you, lemon cream seems to 58 minutes. Ooh, a lot of rain there. When's the rain stopping? I'm driving to Joburg. Yes, they used to, it is Baker's. You want a t-shirt? There's my number there. WhatsApp number there. WhatsApp the number 073-767-5836. Send a WhatsApp to that number there and we'll hook you up. Simple as that. How many holes in a Mari is a question I have to ask during lockdown, am I right? And I don't know the answer. Is it 43 or 53? How many holes in a Mari biscuit? There is the exact number of holes in the Mari biscuit, if you guys didn't know. I have to ask that question during lockdown. And I don't know the answer. It's somewhere in my files. Auntie Maraj from Maraj's Takeaway Van Rienen. Please WhatsApp me. I'm coming to Joburg. I have to stop by you. Can't see the number. There we go. There's the number there. WhatsApp the number 073-767-5836. Nati Kras, Budwa. Now Budwa has lost the plot. Do you say Budwa or Budwa or Budo? What is the name? Budwa. That's where I remember it from. Yeah. Lockdown. So you got it, screenshot it. That's the number 073-767-5836. And you can WhatsApp me on that number. You saw it now, right? But I don't know the exact number of I forgot. Thank you, Packager. Timolins are saying, correct, Budwa. Israel, Palestine. Let me have my coffee first and we talk Israel, Palestine. Good evening. First of all, how's the weather in your area? Are you safe? Guys, what's it like? Give us, if you're watching, give us an idea of weather in your area. Timolin has come 58 millimeters. Shelly Beach was quite bad. How's it in your area? Give me feedback, guys. Your feedback helps other people as well to know what's happening in the area. What's it like in Johannesburg? What's it like in Cape Town? The rest of KZN, Richards Bay, Port Shepstone, Shelley Beach, 58 millimeters we got there. Durban, it rained a lot today. I don't know what's the millimeters. T-shirt is perfect for that game. Okay, perfect. Where's the live poker? Segi says, my area, 65 millimeters. Where is that? Raining, I haven't gone out at all. I went out for a bit today. It calmed down a bit. I went out, I had to go out. Durban, it's raining. Where is it raining? Where? Tell us your area. Where is it raining? So others will know as well. Peaky Blinder says, Sherwood is, Durban is light rain. Hailing in Joburg tonight. David in Tonga. Monty Casino, okay. You in Joburg, Cracker, come to my show. There's my show then. So Timoleon is saying it's another channel, is hailing in Joburg. Crackerjack is in Joburg. Crackerjack, WhatsApp me, dude, then come for my show, come support my show. We'll support you. Are you going to be there? For sure. Mobeni Heights, 65 millimeters. Really? Mobeni Heights. Mobeni Heights, 65 millimeters. No. That's a lot of rain. It should be flooding in Mobeni Heights. I show 65 millimeters. The way you speak, the raining like you're gonna... The way you asking where it's raining like you're gonna go there and you're gonna worry about putting show. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Sean. I said I'm asking the other people where it's raining so that others can have an idea, so that we all have an idea what's happening around the country. Sean, are you with me, Sean? The way I'm asking, even your language I don't understand too well, but anyway, the way I'm putting a show. I'm trying to find out so that everybody else has an understanding what's happening around the country. You okay with that, Sean? Any issues? WhatsApp me, we'll deal with the issue. But I'm trying to figure out how it's going around the country. Like, for example, Timoleon says it's hailing in Joburg. Crackerjack, who's in Joburg, says he's in Joburg, it's not hailing. So sometimes we're getting false information of what's really happening. And I use my channel. I don't know what's happening around the country. Absolutely will be there. I have to support our people. My wife is Cape Malay. Whoa! Cape Malay. She will enjoy it. So WhatsApp me to book your tickets, dude. You book direct from me. And tell me about the t-shirt. I'll bring a t-shirt to you. Facebookers, come on guys. Come on. Bring your comments up. Unless the comments are going, but I can't see it. So I can't see the comments rolling. OG of OGs. I got one more biscuit to go, then we'll start. Okay, cool. We'll get tickets from you directly. Yeah, tickets from me directly only. What kind, good people? We talk about the weather. Some of you haven't responded wherever you are. Let us know what the weather is like in your area. We're just trying to figure that out first. I'm driving up to Joburg on Thursday. I hope the weather is much better. Beautiful. So the lemon cream sort of balances out the sugarless coffee. I can do sugarless coffee with a rusk. Oh, by the way, if Kritika is watching, I'm now a tennis rusk fan. I've got sunshine in my heart, that's all that matters. Yeah. Weather is awesome, don't need jacket here, says Crackerjack. Crackerjack says Joburg is fine, doesn't even need a jacket. Wow. Drew says Joburg is raining and cold, and Crackerjack in Joburg says it's awesome, don't need a jacket. Yo guys, which part of Joburg are you guys now? Dark Energy is in Ladysmith, raining in Ladysmith. Crackerjack is in the West Rand. Says for the West Rand off. West Rand jacket. No, don't need a jacket there. Some guy saying it's pissing everywhere else in Johannesburg. Drew is in Bryanston. Oh, it's in Bryanston. Four-way Santon area. No rain here in Maresdale, Alberton. See, nice to know. Joburg, everybody thinks Joburg is everything. If it rains in one place, it's raining in Joburg. If it's hailing in one place, it's raining in Joburg. Margaret's a big cup. Don't fucking put eyes on my cup. Don't put eyes. This is a cup. It's not full. Don't put eyes. Don't be like guys. Don't put eyes on a cup. It's a stylish. Even I told my fro, what is wrong with? Apparently it's style. Like people buy these cups to put a show. Like like when people come, visitors come and get a small cup. Raining in Phoenix says Vishal. MTN head office West Rand. Cracker Jack says he's in West Rand. Nothing's happening there. We know it's raining in Bryanston, and we know it's not raining in Maysdale in Alberton. So Brucey, I'm going to be in Alberton there for my show on Sunday. Kantara has been quite well. Actually, the show is not selling that great, to be honest, because it's Navaratri weekend. So this is what I figured out about Joburg. Hi, Ronnie. The Joburgers, the Charos in Joburg, the Hindu Charos in Joburg are much more religious than the Hindu Charos in Durban or KZN. Vishal makes a good comment that it's raining everywhere there is rain. Okay. So, I don't know if you agree with me, but from my personal experience, Joburgers seem to be more inclined to religion, going to temple. True, bro. We've played Bhajan Day. Yeah. I can tell you my personal experience. That I've seen guys at temples, I've seen the state of the temples, I've seen how they conduct. Every ritual, every religious function is well. Like Navaratri, I try to get a sound guy. You reckon, all my sound is out. Navaratri, I can't hear the same thing in Durban. Things are happening, they're happening, but not in the way it's happening in Joburg. Mostly Midrand and South Korea. Yes, Midrand. But you know what I was most impressed of? One day, years back, I went to Joburg, Lians, whatever, and they were on the street with I felt that to be like, like Joburg, but they were on the street with the chariots, with the whatever, they were doing their prayer. And I was surprised, but pleasantly surprised. Quite pleasantly surprised. Let's try something on my, I don't know if Kritika's on my live, but I'll try see if I can do something on go off my live. And okay, I'm still there. I was hoping I didn't go off the channel. Right, welcome to the channel anyway, guys. So the weekend, that's my shows happening in Joburg. I'm in Midrand on Saturday, 21st of October. Alberton, Sunday, the 22nd of, that's 4 o'clock show. And then the following week is Umkomas. Then the following week is my Battle of the Bands in Chatsworth. Then the following week is 18th of November, I'm in Cape Town. Then staying on the 25th of November. Chatsworth on the 15th of December and Wild Coast on the 16th of December. In between, I've got some, I'm Muslim, so I can't comment on the religious part. Now, I was talking about Hindus anyway, so not Muslims. I was talking about the Hindus. Muslims are religious almost anyway, 90% of them. Busy schedule. Yeah. Busy. Dealing with that, dealing with the chutmaris, the sutmaris and everything. But dealing with everything. You need Vaseline for your lips. Johannesburg weather, not for you. Hello, sister-in-law. Oh, wait, hold on, guys. Silent Warriors. Yeah, can we just give a few minutes for Silent Warrior? And someone talk about my lips. So let's just get silent. Let's get over and done with, guys. Silent Warriors on early. Maybe they've got more things to say today. Leave the one about my penis and my whatever. We got that. Leave the one about my wife out. We've got all those things. Haters are on. So just hold on, guys. Just give Silent Warrior a chance because this is a one sentence one day. Yeah. Actually, it's a Silent Warrior. WRRIR. Just hold on, guys. Hold on. Just hold. Silent Warrior, please go ahead and type out what you got written there. In the meantime, we'll wait for you because we're going to go on. We've got serious things to talk about. And before I block you. So just fucking get on with it and then we'll roll. Just hold on, guys. Hold on. Yeah, Lens Fireworks is tops, boss. Crackerjack, Lens Fireworks. Aye, tops. Put him in the guest box. Come on, Silent. Why don't fucking waste time on the block you now? Because you're wasting our time now. I said this on my other live. I don't know whether it's only me, but I got stupid trolls, like fucking idiots, like, like really no intelligence. Like, I wish I had wrong info. My cousin busy nailing, not hearing. Untapped next 10 days. Confirmed. I don't know why I got haters or trolls who fucking stupid exam. I don't mind the hater or trolls coming on and challenging me. Like, there is like cerebral, like, you can have a fucking discussion or an argument and whatever, but your brother, your uncle, we're waiting to respond. Yeah, I don't know what. Hey man, leave those trolls. We got better things to. No, Cracker Jack, I just give the trolls a chance, like 5 minutes, just to the... I want to understand something, Cracker Jack. These are deprived people. Look, everywhere in society where people who need help, I'm here to help everyone. So, I'm offering this troll a chance because they've been waiting since 5 o'clock for 8 o'clock live for me. So, I'm offering them the chance. So, he's busy trying to type now, and they type slowly, understand they got, like, fucking, let's wait. 2 more minutes. Have some respect. They sound like nice. Okay. Yeah, just wait. Okay, they are nice, right? But just wait. No, not glory for them. 1 more minute. Right, Silent Warrior is out. Right, he's gone. So let me just block him for now and don't fucking come back here. Right, Silent Warrior is out. There we go. So we can move on now. I like to give the trolls a chance, just let them have a life. They also have a life. I want you to understand a troll is somebody who's basically got no voice. So I want you to put yourself in the position of a troll. Is somebody who's got no platform, no voice, no nothing. Like they've got nothing. But they find a space on this platform where they get some sort of glory. Like, see, for me to mention their name, for me to talk with them, it gives them some sort of, like, what's the right word? Like a sense of belonging. And I'm okay with that. Right? Nikal said, did you ever host a show in Graceland Casino? I did 2 shows. At least 2. I think 3 shows at Graceland Casino. Probably 4. With 2, I think with Pero and Bala as well. Then why are they on your live? Well, that's a good question to ask. They're on my live because they can find something to dig about me and they can have something and I'll react to them. And it gives them a sense of purpose, a sense of belonging, a sense of somebody. Okay, picture this. Picture there's a guy who at his house is a fucking potter. His wife nails him, can't talk. But when he goes on the road and he's part of a neighborhood watch or a street patrol or whatever, there is a somebody. Like there he wants to be the boss. You have to tell people what to do. That kind of thing. And that gives him a sense of purpose. But when he comes back home, he's a fucking cake again. I don't know if you understand that. Actually, it is a sad part of human beings. That they're not appreciated where they are. So they go somewhere else and they try to wag their tail to be a somebody. It's quite a science actually. Is it a science? Behavioral science. So I like to think I understand that a bit more than others. They are all on your live, yeah. Amen. Now I feel sorry for them. No, you actually don't feel sorry, but feel sorry. Now that I made you understand how they behave or what makes them tick. Anyways, so that's the weather story. It's not raining everywhere in Joburg, raining in certain places in Joburg. You've got my schedule there. Also, how's KC Travels and Tours, by the way, which has kicked off our first trip to Alderby Gorge in the Wild Coast Sun. That's happening on the 29th. I didn't put a date there. 29th of October. That's happening then. 27th, 29th of October. Then on the 18th of November, we got a trip with the senior citizens to Lake Eland. And on the 18th as well in the evening, there's a booze cruise on the Sari Mare and Durban Harbour. And let me tell you what I'm working on for next year. So, and there's a Wild Coast trip, by the way. Wild Coast, if you come to Wild Coast, that's a date, 16th of December. Book your trip now. A coach tour to Wild Coast on the 16th of December. You can either go to the Wild Coast on its own or go to the Wild Coast and get a ticket for my show. It's a family show, by the way. Chatsworth on the 15th and Wild Coast is a family show. Well, that's some new material, old material. I'm doing a family show for people who haven't seen my show. So that's on the 15th and 16th. Bus trip to the Wild Coast includes the ticket to the show, or you just go to Wild Coast. Either way, the bus is going to go to Wild Coast. You can buy a ticket to the Wild Coast or buy a ticket and a show ticket and a return ticket that is to come. So that is there. Next year, Mauritius, Shivaratri, Lodi. If you're a Hindu, and one of the things I always wanted to do was go to Mauritius for Shivaratri. My mom is in Shepi, where the bus leaves from to Wild Coast. Bus leaves from Chatsworth, but we can try and pick you up in Shepi as well if you want. I have to pay full price, but I shed one tear for them so that enough. Yeah. So me see what this guy is sending me on WhatsApp. Oh, I can't get the WhatsApp on now. Right. My mom is so, and next year, February, Shivaratri in Mauritius and a show loading in Mauritius, a show to do in Mauritius. That's all on the cards. To think 1 year ago, my death was predicted, or Karo Chao will be dead. Karo Chao is still up and running, but I'm sure there'll be busy time to still dig my ass. But Mauritius next year, and appreciate it. Family show, right? It's okay for where to go. Yes, family show. Okay, a family show. There's gonna be F-bombs. I tell you now. There's gonna be a fuck year and a fuck day, but that's it. But don't tell me children don't understand fuck. If you don't fucking understand it, don't fucking come. There'll be a fuck year and a fuck day. 1 to F-bombs will fly. I'm telling you now. Wild Coast trip, show ticket. Next year, February, Shivaratri. And then in April, a trip to Old Trafford. Manchester United versus Liverpool at Old Trafford. I'm back in the travel game. I'm back in the football tours. I'm the one in the country organizing for the Charros to go to the UK. Proper seats, proper tickets, proper flights, proper. So, if you want to go know about it, more details coming up. I tell you now, it's going to be about 30 grand. It's going to be about 30 grand, which was the price about 2 years ago. I think it's going to be about 30 grand. I put my head out there and say it's about 30 grand. I haven't finalized the price. So, that includes your 3-star hotel, your accommodation, your match tickets, good match tickets, padded seats, and like I said, 3-star accommodation, and Old Trafford, match tickets, also hospitality thing, whatever. Anyways, that's all loading. Yes, Paul Whittaker. And while I'm there in the UK, Paul Whittaker knows I might be doing a show there in the UK at the same time. So watch out for that. Facebook, sorry man, a lot of you are online there, but I can't see your comments because you're stuck at one comment. Before I go on to Palestine, and let me just do this. I need to do a screen recording here. Right, that's cheap. It is cheap, yes indeed. But before I go onto Palestine and Israel, I didn't really want to talk about it. You think it's Oaks now that what? You think you Oaks now? What? Vishal says you think UK Oaks now? No. Oh no, you mean now? Not no. You mean no? KNOW. Let me tell you something. There are Charos in the UK, but let's leave that aside. I'm going to come back to that now. What I want to talk about now is that, you know, you guys have been taking, I'm going to share this with you first before I move on to Israel-Palestine issue, even and talk about that, right? I've been talking to you guys about my journey through the political campaign, and that I'm now investigating, Tamesh, how are you? The IFP as mine. I told you clearly, if you were following my post, I'm anti-DA now. I'm out of the DA. I'm not voting DA for reasons of my personal reasons that I cannot see myself voting for the DA because I know the inner workings of the DA, and the DA is not all they're cracked up to be. That's number one. I'm not convincing you anyways. Just for those of you who don't know, I've been researching other political parties, most notably the IFP, right? Which I never considered for a long time, then started to consider the IFP. Now, I did get hold of someone from the IFP, and some information coming through for me right now in bite sizes, so I need to understand. I'm not rushing along. I want to be able to understand it and take you on a journey with the IFP. So, some information I got from the IFP so far is that I think they started governing in 1994. So, 1994 was the first democratic election, the first democratic government, right? And the IFP, as far as I know, governed KZN. The IFP was the first political party to govern KZN, right? As a province. The premier, everything came from the IFP, if I understand it clearly. So the IFP governed KZN from 1994 to 2004. That's 10 years, right? The IFP governed KZN. 1994 democratic election governed. Here's something what makes my choice important. For 10 years, no hint of corruption or maladministration. So even on that count, have you guys ever heard anything about the IFP? Most of you come from that time. Have you ever heard of any corruption scandal with the IFP? I don't think they're saints, but I haven't heard any major scandal, so to speak. So the fact goes, if IFP does work, it goes. If IFP does work, it goes unknown. That's true, Vishal. That's true. That's what I told them as well. Nobody seems to know what they're doing. 10 years of no corruption and no maladministration. Right? I'm recording. I'm sorry. In KZN, the KZN legislature currently, I think, has the ANC has. So listen to this part here, right? The ANC has 44 members, right, in the KZN legislature. Only one Indian and no whites. This is ANC, right? I think they keep it quiet in the house. So the current KZN ANC legislature, ANC runs the province at the moment, right? They've got 44 members, one Indian and no whites. I don't know who the one Indian is, because Loki's out. I don't know who the one Indian is. And no whites. The IFP, although, has 13 members, only 13 members, 3 Indian and 1 white. So the ANC has 44 members, 1 Indian, no whites. The IFP has 13 members, 3 Indian and 1 white. So those things matter to me. And I said to this, said this in my previous program. I'm not interested in what's happening at government at the national level. My whole idea of where I'll vote, who I'll vote for and whatever has to do with politics in KZN. Durban, eThekwini, KZN. I'm not interested in Joburg, Cape Town, what the DA is doing in Cape Town, all of that. I want to know that my family, my Indian community, my Indian brothers are looked after. Tell me I'm wrong or tell me I'm selfish. I don't care about what's happening in Cape Town, Limpopo, Northwest. I don't care what Dayton McKenzie is doing in the Karoo. Good for him. I'm worried about what happens to the Indian population here in KZN. KZN, not even Joburg. And to me, I need to align myself with a party or people that look after me or my community, my family. Now, I'm going to tell you this again. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm not trying to convince you about anybody. So somebody raised a point about UIM Action SA. First and foremost, go and vote. Go and vote. Whoever you want to vote for. All I'm doing at the moment is taking you on my journey of discovery of where I am. Let me tell you about UIM. UIM, I met with Neil De Beer. Right? I can tell you my personal experience with the UIM. I won't vote for the UIM. I met Neil De Beer personally. I was with Neil De Beer. And Neil De Beer, I'll put this on record. Neil De Beer made certain promises. Neil De Beer said certain things. Neil De Beer didn't come through. This man is a good comedian, respect, so he should stay in the fraternity, not politics. Thank you very much for your comment. You can move on now. Very valid point, KC. Yeah, so I'm glad you're saying it's a valid point, because I've had a long hard think about it as to where I will, and somebody, one chutia on another platform saying, I must stay out of politics. Knowing which party to vote for doesn't mean I'm a politician, but everybody is afraid I'm going to become a politician. Every time I talk politics, people say I'm going to become a politician. Why are you so afraid of me becoming a politician even if I become a politician? Why must I stay out of politics? Like that guy's talking, I never said I'm going into politics. All I'm saying is I'm taking me, you see how we get chutias? Chutias here, chutias there, chutias everywhere. So all I'm saying is, my personal opinion is that I want to align, and that's why I started investigating the IFP. So every now and then I'm going to tell you what I learned, the little bit I've learned, whatever. Another important point that I learned was that the late Prince Buthelezi, in 2019, he stepped down from being the leader of the IFP. I think the new guy is President Shlabisa. I haven't met him, I don't know about him, I know almost nothing about him. But here's the important thing for me. In the current situation, or in the situation that's fine, Africa, black leadership, I'm going to say black leadership as a whole in Africa, it's a problem. Find it difficult to step down and then others take over, the new blood. And in 2019, Prince Buthelezi stepped down. and allowed somebody else to take over the presidency of the IFP. So those are, and by the way, I did meet Prince Buthelezi. At that time, even I wasn't even voting for him. I'll tell you about that on another time. But I just needed you to know my journey. And you can tell me where I'm wrong. You can point out wrong things to me. You can tell me what the IFP did. By the way, tell me what the IFP did. I made contact with the IFP, by the way. And somebody made contact with me after hearing me and said, listen, we're not going to convince you of things, but we want to tell you things. Ask us information and we'll tell you. The fact that we don't discuss politics enough as people is why we are where we are. Thank you very much, Eugene. To the guy Mali on the other end says, the fact that we don't discuss politics enough is why we are where we are. Exactly. Because everybody like the stupid chitya there, I'll say the chit. Oh, politics, don't worry about all. And that's why we are where we are. When the shit is the fan, oh, what happened here? Oh, see this, what happened? No. So I'm here to educate you. If you don't like what I'm saying, you don't like my platform, you think I need to be funny, and you find me boring, scroll and move past. It's not for you. For big people here. Big people concerned about our country, concerned about our future. We have fun now and then. We play music, we fuck around, we do things. Sometimes a bit of this and a bit of that. So there's my say on every day. I'll talk a little bit more as I learn. I've made contact with IFP and they made contact with me and said, listen, tell us what you want to know, we'll tell you. So I said, don't send me tons, they send me a whole PDF. I said, oh, wusa. I said, Timoleon on the other platform says, IFP, a lot of intelligent members, zero corruption mentality. I think that corruption, the zero corruption mentality for me is the thing. That's the thing. That's something that got me really. And I'm wondering now why, like 10 years later, 15 years later, why haven't I considered the IFP? And I'm going to tell you why. And I've said this to the person who contacted me. I said the IFP has not been promoting itself the way it should be. The IFP has not been putting out what it's doing. Now I know it's come from Prince Buthelezi, the very quiet guy, does his things, doesn't need a fanfare. But I'm saying you're playing in a jungle. In the jungle, you play by the laws of the jungle, otherwise you get eaten up. So I'm saying if you got good things, you need to say it. Do you agree with me or not? If you've done good things, like, why aren't they punting this thing about the administration has been brilliant? That they've spoke too soon, bro. They on News 24 for corruption. Really? The Eustace says spoke too soon, bro. They're on News 24 for corruption. Look, that's good to know what is it and why. And if there have been corruption, how much of corruption? Like I said in the beginning, I don't think they're perfect. But they've had a good record. So, to find that they're squeaky clean is going to be almost impossible. There must be issues or there must be some smoke or something. I don't think they're perfect. But in the land of the blind, the cockeyed man is king. The problem with punting yourself these days is they get more clicks than supporters. Well done, Eugene. Always enjoy a comment. So, except people are brainwashed by TV and media and what to believe, yeah. So, that's fine. I'm okay with that. So, I'm gonna, if there is a corruption scandal, I'm gonna go to the IFP because I've got direct link with them. I'm gonna get information. I'm looking for a party to align myself with. So far, they're the one I'm trying to listen. And ADEC as well, nice parties. ADEC is run by Viswan Reddy, dude. I know Viswan Reddy. I'm not going to vote for Viswan Reddy. I know Viswan Reddy. Are you going to vote for Viswan Reddy? Let's have the discussion. Let me just do this for now. Okay, let's discuss it, right? Let's do a poll right now. Would you vote for ADEC Viswan Reddy? Those who are here, this is a poll. All of you vote. Would you vote for Viswan Reddy ADEC? Yes or no? Maybe I'll call it wrong. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm calling it wrong. I'll put my hand up and say I won't vote for Viswan. I'll put a no. I'll put no. I won't vote for Viswan Reddy. Will you vote for Viswan Reddy? Maybe you'll vote. Say yes or no. Just say yes or would you vote for Viswan Reddy? I got a no, I got a no, I got a no. Come on guys, this is how participation works. Participation. This is how we do. No. Even if you've never commented, comment now. Would you vote? Vishal says yes. He had the balls to say yes. Somebody says hell no. Tracker Jack says hell no. Shive says no. No, I don't know them, says Devon. So we got a 1 yes. Vishal. Anybody else? Come on guys, come. CC says, I don't know. Okay. You are undecided. I can't vote, but it would be nice. No, but we no, yeah. Let's say we are delusional, zero culture. I was asking a player to give me money. Marco said yes, he would. He'd vote for ADEC. Eugene says no ways. So you see, guys, this is a. Revo says IFP was corruption. Your democratic choice. Make it right, Casey. Yeah. In the small poll we've taken, 90% of you said no to Viswan Reddy. So, but Vishal wants to vote for Viswan Reddy. All I can say is at least he's voting. Vishal and the other guy will say they'll vote for Viswan Reddy. At least you're better than the other guys who don't want to vote. So you're making a choice. So the first thing is vote, guys. Vote. You have to vote. Main thing, vote. Right. Let's leave that apart. Let's go to Israel, Palestine. Now, sensitive topic. If you come with your bullshit stories, I will block you. I don't even know if I want you to comment, right? Because I don't want to know who's right. I don't even know if I want you to comment, right? Because let me give my version. So maybe there's been no comment. Maybe maybe you shouldn't have comments. Let me give my version. To be honest with you, I knew very little about this Israeli-Palestine and I stayed out of this conversation. But Paul has been asking me, someone else saw for me, bro, me being a Muslim here. So, all I'm going to say is this. Firstly, Casey, be careful, trolls don't record and send. Yeah, they can send. So I'm very wary of people recording and whatever, and play the whole thing. Can you switch comments off for a few minutes? No, I'll block them, it's fine. If you're going to make any stupid comment, I'll block you. And basically we have intelligent people here. Right? So, or mostly intelligent people. If you're going to start a drama, I'll block you and take you out. I'll be clear. The only thing I can say is the following, right? I'm not going to say where I'm taking a side or whatever. But, yes, you're right, Eugene, it's so. And as I'm going to talk about it from a humanitarian point of view. Whether you're pro-Israeli or pro-Palestine, right? What's happening there on the Gaza Strip or in Israel and Palestine is a human catastrophe. And, even last night watching an old documentary of young children suffering gunshot wounds, broken hands, disfigured faces, whatever. It's the humanitarian side. And the strangest part of this is, or the most fucked up part of this, it all comes down to religion, or to the Bible, or to Jesus, or to God, or to Holy Land. And there is no way in the world you can justify the heartbreak, as aliens, the destruction. I mean, if you look at whether it's Israel or Palestine or whatever, it's unbelievable the destruction, the death, the heartache that people have gone through. And it shows how we as human beings value land is material possession. If somebody took your land, God's land, if somebody took God's land, God doesn't tell you to go fight, to kill people to get his land back. So, I'm battling with that issue. If you can use religious grounds, you've lost the grounds. If you use religious grounds, you've lost the grounds. Sorry, I'm going to be a very basic argument here. You lost the ground. And by the way, even there were crusades and holy wars around the world where people fought in the name of God. Really? Really? You cannot justify it in any possible way. You're highly retarded to speak about killing people based on religious grounds. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I'm not whether it's pro. Hamas has been taken a knocking, whatever. Look, also remember, you and me are persuaded by what we see and hear on the news. What you see, what you hear on the news. Right? Casey agreed, but who lit the fire for this issue? No, I'm not worried about. That's what Vishal, I don't know about who lit the fire. I don't want to go into that who lit the fire. There's not the point. Even if you lit the fire, even if your neighbor lit the fire and fighting you, must you fucking kill him? That's not the point about who lit the fire. So your neighbor broke your fence. What are you going to do? Continue to fight him every day. That's what I'm saying. Does it matter who lit the fire? Does it matter that your neighbor came and broke your funds? One day hit him back, whatever. Are you going to continue to hit him and hit him and hit him? Trevor's comments. He moved Trevor. Or Trevor Noah. So I don't believe in thing of who's right, who's wrong. And let me tell you something for me. I'm not too afraid with the Palestine-Israel. I'm not an expert. I don't know all the facts. So I'm not someone to comment. I'm only commenting from a humanitarian point of view. And the Western world, or whichever part of the world, instead of seeking peace, someone's taking this side, someone's taking that side, doesn't help anyone. But you know why they're taking sides? Because it suits their need. It's like your neighbor helping you to fight your other neighbor because it suits him, because he wants his driveway. Because he needs his driveway and he's parking to park your car, so he needs space, so he's helping you. So the world is, and the news, by the way, you only know about Israel and Palestine by what you see and what you hear. What happened here, how many people killed there. And many a times, even in South Africa, all over the world, we are being brainwashed and manipulated by the media. But whatever story, I'm not saying they're wrong, I'm not saying they're right. I'm just saying you get a story from a certain angle. For example, if you're pro-Israeli, you'll be anti-Palestine, anti-Hamas. You will say things to suit a narrative. If you're pro-Palestine, you will be anti-Israeli. That's the narrative you will send. Come on, guys. So it's not about. And if you're going to go into this discussion with someone, if you're gonna say why Israel is this, why Palestine is that, then you're perpetuating the whole argument, but it's never going to end. Who's right and who's wrong? MS have been brainwashing us for long. Yes. So, like the DA is pro-Israel, like the Western world. The DA is pro-Israel. Why would the DA be pro-Israel? I was actually shocked by that. I knew this a while back. They pro-Israel. You know, but I don't know. Shouldn't they be pro-peace? Shouldn't they be pro... By the way, I think EFF, Julius made some good comments about being pro-Palestine. And he said Israel must take this because essentially they believe that Israel is doing the wrong thing. Right? Now, I don't want to get into that. The only people are losing are the innocent children. You know, if you find funding, money, wherever it comes from, it's whoever's gaining something. In this war, it's about gaining something. No matter the stories, there is such suffering, hunger. Exactly. As a leader, the gift of the giver once said, no one wins a war. I think that's 100% correct. If Imtiaz Sooliman said that, well done. Nobody wins a war. Well, actually, as Eugene comments, I must disagree with you now. I'm changing sides there. In war, there are victories. People win. You know who wins? As Eugene says, economics. You see, it suits the world, and somebody said this, I can't remember who. I saw it on a TEDx thing or something like that. A pandemic suits people. A pandemic suits big pharma. Wars suit companies that provide weapons and countries that provide weapons. So there are victors. There are winners. There are winners. So I'm going to change my story there. There are winners. A pandemic suits big pharma. Wars suit people who provide the arms. It's all about the money. So as Eugene says, the West backs Israel for a reason. The West backs Israel purely self-gain. They're not backing Israel based on the Bible or the story or what's right, what's wrong. If they were backing on that basis, they would try to find a compromise and fix the situation. But I think because Israel controls the majority of the land, that Israel is the one that's going to look after the US. You know, if I have to look at it that way. If Palestine had the majority of the land, I can almost guarantee you that the US of A will be backing Palestine because that's the gateway. They need the space to be in the Middle East. So that's my say on that. I'm not going to go into further of that. I'll try to stay away from Israel-Palestine debate. I have my own personal views, which I'm not going to share because I've got special fans and special idiots and special choots who take what I say and put out of context. So let me not give any version of mine. I'll have my own personal view. I try to watch it as much as I can now, whenever I can. And I'll maintain that the flight is not about religion, it's about apartheid. Just, yeah. Says DMCA on my Facebook channel. So, true, sensitive issues, yeah. So anyway, thank you guys for refraining from commenting and not giving too, because we could just end up having a war with ourselves. But can I also say this much? I think South Africa is trying. I saw a good meme today, or somebody sent me, I think Roy sent me a good meme. So, Roy from Karios sent me a good meme. And the meme was that, it said, the headline was, Israel and Palestine better sort their shit out, otherwise South Africa is going to get involved. Like South Africa get involved. And somebody responds, how is South Africa going to get involved? Going to go there and steal their wallets? I thought that was funny. I don't know if you got that one, but I thought it was funny. I thought it was fucking smart and stupid at the same time. But let me do this much as well. Right. Now something else I want to talk about here, guys. Very important to me, and I needed to mention this, and I mentioned this to my wife as well. Guys, I was at Karios yesterday, and I don't know if you guys know Karios, so just allow me to talk, don't say anything else here. I just need to say this, and I'll do a video about it as well, because I think it's important. Karios, I don't know if you know Karios in Moseley, and then they've got Point Waterfront. I think they bought another site as well. Karios is owned by Auntie Ranjani. And when I started my show in June this year, I went to Karios. Actually, I went there once before, I had a meal there. But I didn't know Auntie Ranjani, who was the owner, and she's the founder of Karios, which is now a big brand, and a recognized brand. And I didn't know her personally. And I went to her once to a restaurant. She allowed me a meal. I did a video there and whatever. And I went again to do tickets. And she readily agreed to be a ticket outlet for me, right? Now, I didn't know her well. I didn't know her personally. Even to this day, I don't know her personally. I don't know her well. I've met her a few times. But what I want to say is that when she decided to become a ticket outlet for me, she got attacked by my haters. Some of them, and you know who they are. It's only one or two of them. Actually, it's one of them, and probably two, right? Who work really hard. So my haters attack everybody, everything that's connected to me. So they went after Auntie Ranjani and Karios. And there was another person who was a customer of hers, threatened her not to come back and tell other people not to come back to the store because they're supporting me. And Auntie Ranjani from the outset said to them, and a couple of people went to her, whoever went to her and said, she said, we help everybody who comes to our door. Our windows, our doors are open for pamphlets, for posters, for whatever. We don't discriminate against anybody. Even when she was threatened that she's going to lose business, that they will stop buying from her. This is one person and two people. That they will stop buying from her and tell other people. Auntie Ranjani stood her ground. And she said, it's okay if you don't come, other people will come. But we support Karo Charo like we support anybody else. That man is trying to make a living, he's trying to come up in the world, and if we could help him, we're going to help him. And you know, yesterday I was almost drawn to tears, and I'm going to do a special video for Auntie Ranjani. If he watches this, you'll see. Because I've had people, by the way, I've had people who know me longer than Auntie Ranjani, who when the shit hit the fan, and the haters called them or told them stuff, they fucking ran for the hills. They ran for the hills, leaving me behind. Because they're worried about their business and themselves. And so for Auntie Ranjani, for her own business, she doesn't know me personally. But she took a stand. She took a stand that I'm not backing down. I'm going to do this. And I have immense respect for her. Because I can tell, I know people who ran for the hills. Who the moment somebody contacted them decided, I don't need this shit in my life. I don't need this drama in my life. I don't need this. Casey, we love you, but we can't do this. It's happened. They know that they're watching. But Auntie Ranjani, I want to say, and I want you guys to just comment and appreciate. Here's a person, here's a lady who money didn't matter to her. It was about principle. It was about doing the right thing. And you know why I appreciate it? Because there are few and far between people like her. Few and far between. She's one in a million. Yesterday I was at the store. Her husband called her. She left wherever she was to come and sit down with me and have a chat with me and talk to my wife. And I'm saying this on a live platform, and I'll say it to her. Even when I left there, I didn't really tell her all this. But I think it's only right that I do tell her that I appreciate what you do. And now she's selling tickets from other show. And she says, I will support you. And now she's like my big supporter. So, I was saying to Auntie Ranjani and Roy, thank you so much. Your support. You are great human beings. Great people. Yeah, so thank you very much. So now, make sure I do that there. So yeah, there's my, I see Shane is on the case, he's a mentor. And, yeah, sorry, I just lost my bearings there. Maybe a bit emotional. That's the thing, we must support our people and not try to compete with each other. You know, Cracker Jack, and it's even for the people, I tried this also with others who are listening, I tried this with people I was in court with. Even if I did something wrong, you know, even if I offended you or something, if I try to make it up, try to look the other way and move on in life. Because the wars, like we said, the wars, even who I'm in war with, like people, they even in court, you think you won. Like after 2 years, somebody wins. What's the victory? What's the victory? After 2 years of hell, of courts, of litigation, of documents, affidavits, responding affidavits, standing in court for hours, sitting in court for hours, what's the win? You know what wins? Besides the attorneys and the costs. If to win is your ego, like I won. Eugene says, I don't understand why you have haters that aren't even in the same field as you. Well, I've got special haters, and it's not like, you know, I must tell you something. I don't have haters as inverted. I have a hater. And haters as in 2 or 3. That's it. But the 1 and the 2, especially the 1, he can do the work of 50 people. That's a special hater. So I don't have haters as in a lot of haters. I have chutiyas here and there, yeah. But this whole drama about contacting people, contacting the venues, contacting the newspaper, is one person. And I think you'll know who that person is. Competition is good, but this is ridiculous. Yeah. No, it's not competition of people, it's not other people. I have a very special hater. So, no other life, nothing else to do. You're a good person. Joyce Naidoo on Facebook. Joyce is such a fantastic person and such a big supporter. She says, thank you to Auntie Ramba. Competition is good, but this is ridiculous. Yeah. And that's the thing, we must support our people. Yeah. Anyway, what is the time? It's 20:56, almost 9 o'clock. So, let me round up with saying what's my schedule for the weekend. Thursday, I'm off to Johannesburg. I'm going to stop at Van Reenen, by the way, to meet an Auntie Miraj at a shop there, Van Reenen. I'm going to have a chow there. I'll document everything. Hopefully the weather is good. Leaving early in the morning. Imagine if they put much effort supporting that and trying to push it down. Well, let's leave that out. So Midrand on Saturday, the 21st of October. Alberton on Sunday, the 22nd of October. It is Navaratri, so most of the guys are fasting in Joburg. Then Umkomas on Friday, the 27th of October. Cape Town, 18th November. Stanger, 24th of November. Then 15th and 16th of December. Family show. Karo Charo family show. Bring the children. Bring the milk and sugar. Bring your mother-in-law. Bring your father-in-law. It's going to be a family show. 1 to F-bombs going to fly, I can guarantee you that. But tell me which child at 4 years old, 5 years old, doesn't know the word fuck. In fact, if you saw that video about that brain lighty, when they cracked the egg on his head, he said, your master pose. And here's the thing about that, you know, if you consider colored people and the word your master pose, do you actually think they're saying their mothers? They're not saying that. I don't know if you agree with me. Your master pose is just a, are you an idiot? Tell me if I'm wrong. Are they actually commenting on your mother's vagina or do you think they're commenting on that? Or it's just a saying that just flows from the mouth? Like, don't be a fucking chit. or don't be a cunt. They're not telling you not to be that. It's like a, am I right or wrong? That's why the child said that, because they say it in the homes all the time as just free-flowing language. They don't mean it in that sense. Agree or not? Just let me hear your comments. You think that they're trying to be derogatory when they're saying that? You must suppose. That's a colored people's phrase, right? On your way to Joburg, don't forget to stop in KZN North. There's some top processed meats. Where's that process? You mean? Yeah. Bra, when I win the poker next weekend, I am gonna shout who's the mother here. No, you shout who's the mother, boss. Now that you're a poker player, contact me on a year. I know some other guys who play poker, by the way. Nope, it's a way of speech. Yeah. What happened? You guys are commenting. You got fed up. You don't want to comment on that one. Didn't hear your comments. Right, it's time to roll and move out. Also, my Battle of the Bands show is coming up, and got some videos to edit. Are we good? All said and done? I think it depends on the situation. Well, how somebody is using it exactly. Context. All said and gone. Thank you, Cracker Jack. Give me a WhatsApp, then I know you for real. I want to receive a WhatsApp from you, so I know you for real. And then we'll roll from there. Thank you very much for joining. Talk to you. Wow, what you got? Major roadworks, waiting periods. Where's this major roadworks? Going to Joburg. I need to find out where this major roadworks. Where's the major roadworks? I must ask Shane. Yeah, I must bring it. What size t-shirt for you, Cracker Jack? I'm going to tell my wife to pack a t-shirt, please. About 5 t-shirts. At least, because can't carry too much luggage. Bye, Facebook, bye.